And then my mom had the backhand, the tapawoka. That's just to throw you off, to open you. Yeah. It opens you up for a sidekick to the body, right? That's what that is. You're like, ah!
Why are you laughing so much? Do we need to talk about this? Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, and today is the long-awaited, very long-awaited, I think just by one
You
person.
got so into that you forget to introduce yourself.
I'm Weronika.
And I'm Waldemar.
Yeah, and today is this is not important. What is important is that today we're watching Joey Diaz stand-up. I think this one is called This Is Not Happening, or Sister Hyacinth. I'm not sure which one is the title of the clip. Anyway, it's from Comedy Central, and this one has been very much requested. I think just mainly by one person, maybe by two people, but you are very persistent, and thank you very, very much, because we always ask for recommendations. So this kind of commitment and that you really want us to watch it is like just really very nice, to be honest. It feels really good. So thank you so much. I hope for your sake that we like it. I'm sure we will.
Yeah, I think the title of the clip is Sister Hyacinth. I think the title of the special is This Is Not Happening. That's
you may
what
be right.
I would assume.
Okay. Well, I don't know anything about this comedian.
Yeah,
I've
me
not
neither.
seen him before.
I don't know who it is.
I just
I only
glimpsed.
I only know him from those recommendations.
Yeah, you do. You remember those as well. Okay, so well, let's check it out, because I'm really intrigued and I have high hopes.
Let's see.
I just grabbed and I kept banging her fucking head. I don't give a fuck. You fuck. And I know. A lot of you motherfuckers like, Joey, you can't hit a woman. She's a fucking nun. Big fucking difference, okay? Big fucking difference.
I've never seen these introductions to the Comedy Central, but like the stand-ups. What's going on?
It's like a big production
Yeah,
with a big
I think
budget,
so.
yeah?
Smells blocked to me. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
That really is uncensored. It's like a werewolf?
I had a pretty good joke, but I forgot the name. I wanted to say that he transforms into... insert this comedian who has this joke that he is always shirtless. He has a podcast with Tom Segura. And yeah, maybe you don't know him. But
I barely remember that we watched Tom Segura, and you expect me to know who he has a podcast with?
In our video of roast of Tom Brady,
Okay.
she's talking about him, and she says that she is a big fan of his joke.
Because he's always shirtless.
Yeah.
Okay, there is something.
I don't remember the name. It's a bald guy, and I think it was like a parody of him even. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. What is this that we are watching?
I have no idea. It's an introduction to the stand-up?
Oh, best friends in the world. You guys will love
But those
him.
are
He's
different
awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey Diaz.
Oh, okay. That's really a high-budget production. What's going on?
And I look at her, she's beautiful. I look at her and I'm like, when she gets older, I don't think I'll have the heart to fucking smack her to discipline her. You know what I'm saying? Like I throw like a sneaker at the cat from time to time and shit like that. When I look at my daughter, I don't have the heart. Like I look at her, I could probably punish her and send her to a room, but can I fucking hit her? Nah. Like I don't think I have the balls to do it.
It's probably a good thing.
They always say that if you grew up in a house that you got fucked up at, that you'll probably have a house that you fuck people up at. Like if you're a parent. And I'll tell you what, I grew up in the 70s. My mom fucked me up, okay? My mom fucked me up. Not like fuck, it was a controlled beating, okay? Let's get this shit straight. Everybody in this room got a controlled beating at one time. That means you're not gonna fucking die, okay? You're gonna get a couple punches to the head, you'll go down,
Not
and
everyone.
in 2 days you get a doll. No
Nah,
big
not
fucking
everyone.
deal.
Thanks, Mom.
That's a
for
controlled
not
fucking
beating me.
beating, all right? You're not gonna die, And when I was a kid, I used to bust my mom's balls, and she's Cuban, and a single mom, and she would lose her temper from time to time. And you get like, my mom would hit me with like the straight punch to the head, the fucking overhead right. In Spanish, it's called un avión. It means a fucking airplane.
What?
And then they had like different names for them. Then they have like the fucking galletazo. That's the bitch slap. That's the Stockton slap, right? And then my mom had the backhand, the tapaboca. That's just to throw you off, to open you. Yeah. It opens you up for a sidekick to the body, right? That's what that means. You're like, ah!
Why are you laughing so much? Do we need to talk
So
about this?
Listen, my mom threw a beating on me one time on 86th Street when I was like 6, because I wouldn't get off a mule in front of 8. There's a bank on 86th and Broadway, and there was a mule, some fucking dude with a mule, and you give him like $3.
But that explains a lot. Maybe maybe that's why the kids that are being hit in the home, that's why they are so tough in school.
Oh, because they know the technique.
They go into a fight with someone, then they're like. They know all the tricks already. You can't surprise them. This is like your first fight in your life. You are all sweaty, and for them it's like Thursday evening.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I'm very blessed to not have experienced this, but I just don't know. I'd never imagined beating a child like a competitive sport, more like you take a belt or whatever, you just swing, and where it lands, not like there is a technique to that.
Like those slap contests that they have, that they are standing across each other and they slap each other in the face until knockout. But with your mother, it's only
you are not doing that. Only your mother is doing that.
Is the only person doing that. Like she's stretching her arm, with the flour, or what is it? The talc, the white powder that they have. She's like stretching, and then okay.
I'm so glad we live in the times where it's like not really acceptable to say beat your kids anymore.
Depends where.
And I hope
depends where.
Yeah, I hope that in 50 years or so, then it will be absolutely unacceptable. I hope. But okay, let's go on.
Depends on the kids.
They put a cowboy hat on you and let you get on the fucking mule with a vest and shit. And I wouldn't get off the mule. My mother beat the fuck out of me with the purse. That was a good one, like a live appearance type beat. You don't get those. But that was it. Like, as I got old, I never really got hit. My mom was single. My mom would always tell me, don't ever let nobody touch your face. A real man doesn't let nobody touch their face. Don't let nobody fucking touch your face. So, being Cuban, I was also Catholic. So my mom would scare me with the nuns. She'd go, if you fuck up, I'm going to send you to school, and those nuns will fuck you up. Well, after torturing my mom for a few years, she said, fuck it. I'm putting you in Catholic school. I'll let the nuns deal with you. And I think my mom knew the nuns were going to fuck me up. She just didn't want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, they're going to fuck you up, but I don't want to know about it. So it was one of those schools, Sacred Heart School for boys. You went on Sunday, and you came home on Thursdays. And the nuns were complete fucking douchebags. I mean, complete douchebags. And I'm not lying. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. It's the truth. They were fucking... I think about it now, 30 years later, and it really was mild abuse. It was very mild. I could have dialed 911 on those bitches. But, nobody would have listened to my cries. You understand me? They say nuns don't whatever. So there was this one nun, Sister Anna. There was Sister Marie. There was Sister Hyacinth. And there was Sister Sister Patricia. Sister fucking Hyacinth was the most evil person that ever walked the fucking face of the earth. They didn't hit me at that school because I was a bad person. They used to hit me because I didn't like milk. Till this fucking day. Listen, till this day I fucking hate milk, okay? I'm not allergic to it. I just don't fucking like it. That's it. A milkshake, completely fucking different. I'll drink 10 of those motherfuckers.
I get him.
Milk plain out of a bottle, I don't like that shit. It smells like dick. I don't fucking like it. That's it. I never fucking liked it. I don't like broccoli then. I don't like it now. I don't give a fuck.
There is some unprocessed trauma.
Yeah, it is. There is.
And then bitch slapped me like 3 fucking times. And then when I went down, she hit me with the tray of food. These people
Oh my God, what?
savages. And this one fucking nun, Sister Hyacinth, she's New Jersey. She looked just like Governor Christie, all fucked up. She was like 5'2", 310. The bitch didn't fuck around. And if you look at a nun, they have a fucking ring of Jesus. They're married to Jesus. And before she'd hit you, she'd turn it around. And that's how they fucking cut you and shit like that. No, these nuns don't fuck around, guys. This is real old school fucking Catholicism. And no, I wasn't molested. I was an ugly kid that didn't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. I was an altar boy, but I never hung out. Fuck you. I don't want to play cards, and I don't want no hard ice cream, cocksucker. I'm a Carvel motherfucker anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Carvel motherfucker. Fuck that hard ice cream, bitch. Fuck you think you're dealing with? I got morals, you know what I'm saying? So...
I have a feeling you like him, no?
Yeah.
Is your kind of brand of dark humor? And also because it takes into account a childhood spent in a religious setting and everything. Are you?
No, he's funny. It's first time I'm seeing him, and he's an old guy, so it's not like he's just starting. Or maybe he started so late. Mm-hmm. No idea. But it's really funny, and he has this confidence on the stage.
He has a lot of confidence. He looks, I'm sorry because this is going to be stereotypical probably, but he looks like he belongs in an Italian mafia a little bit, doesn't he? Like, he's the nice guy that could kill you with one punch, but he's really, really nice.
Like his nickname is Fat Tony.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. He has this kind of, he would be very kind to you and very understanding and help you, but also that he's dangerous. I don't know. Yeah. Sorry, Joey. I'm sure he's not. I'm sure he's a lovely guy, but it's just he has this. Okay, let's find out.
Also, we will see if we still can make fun of Italian people, or is it?
I'm not making fun of him for being Italian. I'm just making fun of him for looking like an Italian gangster. Those are two different things. Maybe he's not even Italian.
Fucking fifth grade, I'd been there for 3 years.
He's not Italian, he's Cuban.
I don't know.
Fucking fifth grade, I'd been at the school for fucking 3 years. I started in the 3rd grade, and I stayed there till the 5th. But there was a reason why. And I didn't know until I was 30. I wanted to make my confirmation. I'm like, why am I making my confirmation at 30? And I remembered this story. This is why. Because in the 5th grade, I couldn't take it no more. Now my dad died when I was 3, so my mom at the time put me in kung fu, karate with the brothers, these black motherfuckers on 90th Street, and they would teach you ghetto karate, fucking judo and shit. I was out of my mind. Between that and Bruce Lee, I was ready to kill a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And Bruce Lee had died, and I was all fucked up in the head. My dad had died, and between the pain and the fucking low self-esteem and the anger, I was boiling inside. And one day I'm in the fucking Catholic school, and there are these 2 little twins, they're half momos, Raphael and Nino, you know what I'm saying? They're fucking crying. I'm like, what are you crying for? They go, Sister Hyacinth, my mommy's having a baby, and Sister Hyacinth won't let us call the hospital. I'm like, not for nothing. Jesus don't pay for these fucking lights. Your mom and dad do. Get up, just go call your fucking mom. It's an emergency. And the nun, Sister Hyacinth, heard this, and she goes, really, all 3 of you, go outside and wait. Now, when the nun told you to wait outside the class, that means you were getting a fucking beating. You're getting the shit knocked out of you, right? So the bell rings. She comes out and she goes, so what did you 3 guys, what were you talking about? And there were the 2 twins. She took the one twin first, smacked the fuck out of him 15 times. He went down.
He went down? Oh my
she
God.
She went to grab me, and I'm like, I looked at the twin. I'm like, that's your brother. Get in there, motherfucker, right? Why am I fighting for you? Get in there, you fuck. She grabbed him, fucked his world up. And then she grabbed me and started bitch slapping me. But I kept thinking about my mom. I got sick and tired of this motherfucker hit me every time I wouldn't drink my milk. And I was about to snap. So I put my hands up. And she's biting her tongue. I'll never forget this going, put your hands down. Put your hands down. I'm like, fuck you gotta work for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't putting shit down. She's hitting me in the fucking temple. This bitch is fucking me up. So finally she goes, you're not gonna put your hands down and get in the utility closet. That's basically where they fucking killed you, right there. They just fucking killed you. Then they called your mother and said he died of a pneumonia. And that was it. Creepy motherfuckers, those Catholics. I'm telling you right now, I looked behind the curtain. They're creepy motherfuckers. So she says, get in the utility closet. That's where they had the books and the fucking protractors and all that shit.
I see something that's not very funny.
Yeah, but this story isn't very funny.
Yeah, because you know how I said before that I didn't think beating children was a competitive sport. I didn't realize how privileged I am until this moment. I don't know, because I consume a lot of media, books from, I don't know, the 60s, the 70s, or movies or whatever. So it's not like I don't know that most families bet their children at some point.
It's what he's describing, you can very much picture it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
it's like a picture of a grown person who is basically hitting someone who can't fight back.
Yeah, and I always thought like the worst part of it was when your parents tell you like, put your trousers down and I'll like bring my belt or something. And then, in a couple of minutes, I'm going to go and do it. And there's the premeditation behind it. And I already thought that was scary. But I never, I don't know. It's just so strange because I'm smiling because I'm uncomfortable thinking about it. I never thought you could do that.
Yeah.
Like beat your child like it's, or a child you're taking care of like it's another adult. It's just horrible.
But you won't do that with an adult because adult could hit you back. So it's a completely different relationship that you have with your victim.
And she fucking doesn't even slam the door, guys. She just fucking japs me right in the fucking mouth like I thought my boca, and I feel the blood, but I put my hands up, and she's like, don't you ever tell me. And she's just smacking me, guys. She's just going at it. Bam, bam. And she had elbows. She had kicks. This is way before UFC Unleashed. This bitch is going on. She's kicking my legs to lower my hands, and she's smacking me. I'll tell you what, guys. I was fucking pissed. I couldn't believe this lady was doing this to me. And at one point, I'm gonna fucking take this bitch out.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna take this motherfucker out. I don't give a fuck. But if I go for her, I gotta fucking go for it. Because she's 320. You follow me? I'm like 100 with a crucifix in my pocket. If I go for it, I gotta go for this motherfucker. So finally she's like, put your hands down. I wouldn't put them down, but I started tasting the blood in my mouth. And I started fucking losing it. And something just made me go, I'm gonna go for this motherfucker. But I'm gonna grab it by the ears, and I grabbed her by the veil, because that's where all the magic powers are, right? I grabbed her by the fucking veil, and I'm like, don't you ever fucking hit me again, you cocksucker. I hate you. And I'm just crying. This is 7 years of anger and pain. I miss my father. What's going on in my house? I just grabbed it. I kept banging her fucking head. I don't give a fuck. You fuck. And I know. A lot of you motherfuckers like, Joey, you can't hit a woman. She's a fucking nun. Big fucking difference, okay? Big fucking difference. She don't suck no cock. They don't take it in the ass. These motherfuckers are angry, all right? They don't eat no pussy. They just walk around with a fucking black suit on. Something's gotta be done.
Something's gotta be done.
You gotta eat something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta eat something. You're walking around like somebody died. Yeah. You're fucking pussy. That's what died. So I got her by the fucking ears now, and I ain't letting go because I know she's gonna fuck my world up. And I'm pounding. Now the black dudes, they taught me judo too. So I went to give her like a hip throw. But she's 320, I couldn't do it. So I just settled on a headlock, and I'm grabbing her by the fucking head, and I'm squeezing it. She's going, you're gonna go to hell. And I'm like, so the fuck are you, motherfucker. And I'm squeezing her fucking head. Fuck you.
I haven't been this emotionally invested in a stand-up story before.
Thank God for fucking Italian people. Thank God for fucking Italian people. They don't give a fuck about the rules or nothing. This guy's like, what's going on? I go, this bitch tried to kill me. And he's like, fuck this bitch. He took her arm and he twisted this motherfucker. I got in a headlock. This little 8-year-old's twisting the fucking arm. And she's like, ah! And we don't give a fuck. The other nuns are around. But let me tell you what happened. Now the door was open. There's a bunch of kids. And they're yelling, Coke, go, Coke, go, Coke, go. Now
You can imagine it, no?
You understand me? There ain't no turning fucking back. So we take her out of the utility closet. They're yelling, call the police. I'm like, call the police. I'm fucking bleeding. I don't give a fuck. Call the cops. We're twisting. The other kids are coming over. They're kicking her and shit. It's like Puerto Ricans too. They don't give a fuck either. Couple Roberto Clemente motherfuckers kicking her and shit. So I don't know nothing. I don't fucking know nothing.
But it's a crazy story, and I 100% believe it.
Yeah.
But can you imagine? Like, you were so horrible to those children that they gathered spontaneously together to just
Yeah, just one
beat
person
you.
breaks and the other. Yeah.
But like, can you imagine how harassed you had to be as a child?
Yeah, to beat
Because
an adult
if
back.
you would see that in a school, like one of your friends is fighting with a teacher, you wouldn't be like, oh, let's help him.
No, but it must have been so obvious to them that they've been abusing them for such a long time. So and as children, it's like he's saying, that the anger was raising in him because it takes a lot to realize you're being treated unjustly when you were a kid, because you think
was like,
what adults
11?
are doing is
he was,
right.
11 when he's in that story, something like that.
But I believe it too. Yeah, it's horrible, and also it's like it's strange for a stand-up piece because it was like I don't know.
Yeah, you it's funny, but also you feel this nervousness.
Yeah, right.
It's very good.
I call the police, the kids are clapping, it's fucking crazy. We're taking over the whole fucking hallway. And I go, fuck it, let's call my mother. So we dragged this nun in a half-arm bar and a headlock, and we took her shoes off. I don't know why, till today. 300, she had no big fucking fat feet with no nail polish and shit. We took the feet out from under her and just dragged her. Her head was turning red. And one of the Puerto Ricans called the nun and put it to my ear, and I told my mom, Mima, la monja me dio. That means the nun hit me. Let me tell you something. Kearney, New Jersey is about 22 minutes from Union City, New Jersey. My mother made it in 8 minutes. She shows up with 8 Puerto Ricans and a Santeria priest with a live chicken. You understand?
With a live chicken.
That's when shit goes down, motherfucker. So they finally got me off the fuck. Her hair's fucked up, the veil's off. My mom's telling her, you want to hit my son? You got to get fucked in the ass and have your own kid and all this shit. I'm loving it. My mom got my back and shit. So now we're sitting down, people holding on to their heads. Got the priest in the room, the principal, and they tell my mom, he's out. Him and his other fucking cohorts, like 8 of us, they're fucking out of here. And my mom's listening to this. She's got half a bag on. She's a little drunk and shit. And she's like, he ain't going fucking nowhere. And they're like, no, he's got to go. He's out of here. Listen, when I was growing up, there was this Jew bookie in the neighborhood, tremendous. Let me tell you something. Thank God for Jewish people. All right, this motherfucker was a bookie, but in the early 70s, if you beat him for like 2,000 or 3,000, he would show up at your house with $500 bills, and he'd say to you, you want me to pay you? I'll pay you, but I gotta give you 500s. Let it roll till next week. Then the next week, he got you. You follow me? So he always had your fucking money. He would just lie to you that he had $500 bills. Who the fuck is a $500 bill? People would believe it. That's an old Jew trick right there. Let me tell you what You gotta learn. You gotta fucking learn, cocksuckers. He goes to throw my mom out. My mom goes, listen, he ain't going nowhere, or I want my deposit back in 5s. That's an old Jew trick, too. It blew their mind. 5s? We don't have no fucking 5s till Sunday. Then my fucking son stays, motherfuckers, okay? And they let me graduate, they let me finish out the year, but you know what? A nun never fucking hit me again. That's my story.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it as a nun too. Like, no. I don't know. It's funny story or not a funny story.
I have no idea. I see. There's a recommendation popping up, like comedians' craziest fight stories from This Is Not Happening. So I wonder if this was like a collection, maybe, of stories and not just his. And not just his, and maybe they were like fight oriented as well because of the introduction, because he wasn't in the cinematic introduction. So if you guys know, then let us know. Maybe there are other clips from this that you want us to see. But yeah, I think you like this guy, right?
Yeah, it was a very good story.
A very solid recommendation. Thanks for being so persistent, because we are really, really happy that we watched it. Thanks so much. But yeah, it was. Like you're saying, I'm not sure. It was funny, but it was also. It felt like a movie.
But like you said, it's. I wonder what the context of it is, because if it's like this is not happening. If it's like a show where comedians came to share their traumatic stories from childhood, then it's even better. Yeah,
or like I don't know, something extreme that happened to them. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, if it's not part of his routine, but it was like told for the purpose of this story, this happening thing. But yeah, you're right. It may be even better.
And also, he had a very good observations like about the nuns too. Like it was a joke, but like when he said that the nuns are different, it's not a woman because it's you can hit a nun. Like it's a joke, of course, but what he meant with the way of life that they have, that it makes them so unhuman that it's almost scary, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know any nuns, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but like with the priests, you know, the priests are more have more context with normal people, like the normal priests. I mean, not the monks.
Oh yeah, you mean because they are so secluded and they are only really in touch
the
with
nuns,
each other.
Yeah, the nuns are very much secluded. They only have contacts with other nuns and sometimes with children.
Yeah.
They have no relationship with. I mean, there are different like monasteries. There are different kinds of nuns.
Yeah, because they're the ones that I know that I've seen in the city. They are doing shopping. They are going to the doctors.
Yeah,
it's not like they cannot leave, right?
Yeah, but there are nuns that are completely like closed, and they don't see a soul. They are nuns that don't speak for their entire lives.
Yeah.
They pledge to not speak anymore for the rest of their lives. So yeah, like there is that, and there is like the end of the spectrum, right?
Mm-hmm.
But those nuns, they are not so far from there. They are not there completely, but it's still when you see how much crazy it is, how crazy it is.
Yeah, so brutal and just yeah.
So even the nuns that have contacts with other people, they are also not always normal.
Yeah, I think you have to have a very strong character to not let it affect you. I'm sure there may be some people who are not.
But of course it affects you, and that's why they are like that, because their morality is not human. Like he said, it's based on something else, and it's more like an army, but with a different like
like
morals.
an army, but it's about God and not about. Yeah, you're right. That's a really good comparison, I think.
And also you have women as your superiors. And those women are also like you, but more.
Yeah, but better.
Yeah, but more crazy even.
Yeah.
So
all my knowledge is from movies, but yeah, that's what I've seen.
And there are also like lots of stories. Like there was this case in Canada with the school that was run by nuns, and they found those bodies of children.
I heard of that. Yeah.
If you have any Canadians here watching us, can you
our
share some spotlight
memory,
on this, because I don't remember details so well enough to share them here.
Mm-hmm.
But there was something like that. There was cases in Poland of nuns abusing kids too, and there were videos of that too. And
I don't remember the videos
this
or
big scandal
that on the
in
news.
Poland.
When was
they
it?
fired? So I don't remember.
Okay.
It was only what it was known, and what is not known. There is like the whole other world of that.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching. It's already a long video, so we will not prolong it more.
Yeah, thanks
it
for watching.
It was a very
and
good
for
recommendation. Thank you. And if you have more of that, recommend
let us know.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, because as you see, we are watching what you want us to watch.
Sooner or later.
Please subscribe if you want. Leave a like and join us here on our channel. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.